6 down, 4 to go. 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. Where else? Is there another one Nova? Oh, there's 2 in purple, right? But I only see that one. I don't see them all. Does one of them unlock or something? I see one in Ursa Major, one in Orion, one in Nova. Oh, there it is. God damn, that is not a great color contrast. I accidentally skipped you for a while. So you have to end up here. Is that even that hard? Probably, possibly, maybe. Right now, we pick up you, then you, and you get dropped off there, and the second one goes there. Can we reverse direction? If we reverse direction, then that makes you go in the right spot. So then I just need to grab these 2 and drop them off, and that's the problem. I can't reach here. Unless I went through like this, which would primarily require me to pick up these 2 in a different order, right? That means we gotta pick up you first. Is it just a matter of doing it that way instead? Then you get dropped off here, and then you... things don't work out for you. Alright, things are not looking amazing right now for my potential solutions. Yeah, I can't zoom back and forth because we lock ourselves in immediately. What if I start near the end? Drop you off, come back. Pick up both of them, right? Which order? That raises its own problem. Because here I can take them by and we can turn them in. I believe this works as a solution, but not for the obelisk. So it's an alternate solution. Was it even an alternate solution? Is that different from what I did the first time? I'm not even entirely sure. But these 2 end up going into these in the wrong order. But when I loop back around, can't necessarily fix that. When I come back, the first seat has to be the exit. I can curb this, technically. Maybe I should grab the other one first here. So you are in the first seat, you're in the second seat. We drop off the first seat. Pick up the second seat. Drop off the first seat. Did this just become impossible? Wait, what? I think my path stopped making sense. Where am I going? Go around like this, then around... Ah, the back. Okay, so... both seats are full. Drop off first seat, pick up first seat, drop off first seat. Oh, crap. That would fill that one in. So we can't loop around like that, because that fills in the one I don't want to fill in. But we have to. That's a problem. So this one goes here. This one is still in the car, actually. And then this one joins us, and then we're just picking up more of them. So you do have to drop them off in order to continue, but dropping them off fills up the one that I'm trying to fill in the first place. Damn it. Okay, I tried this already, didn't I? Or I just swoop through to try to deliver them? Yeah, it's because I can't reach this one without zigzagging, and there's only one way through. And if we go through like this, then you go into the one that you're not supposed to go into. If I go like this, second goes into second. No, I tried this one already too, because I can't get you to go there. Because it's a dead end at that point. How uniquely infuriating. What if I pick up those two first? Not really. No. that whole line of reasoning dead ends pretty hard. I think with the zigzag space afforded to us, we're pretty much stuck with this kind of start. You pick up both of these, you double back on yourself. That's the exact shape of the level. You're kind of trapped with it. Whenever I try to double back through this and zigzag in weird ways, going through all this crap, it always dead ends me and traps me. You're in the first one. So I don't know how this'll pan out, but we need to avoid the first one. We can't go this way because it instantly fails us. I can go this way and we'll touch up against that. While we're still maintaining in the second car, the one that has to go here ultimately. Which might make sense, because if we went through here, it would get dropped off second. So it just matters, but that'd have to be the end of the level, because we'd be filling the whole level up at that point. We can pick you up to drop off here, then pick you up. And then that, you'd be first, then the important would be second, and I think that looks good. We're getting there. We're getting there. 1, 2, 3 left. And then I don't even... Oh, they're gonna make this worse. You just know it. It'd be a weird loose end if they didn't, now that they've established that idea of it changing afterwards. Ursa Major 5. Oh, what are you gonna be? These are next level secrets, because these are ones we didn't even know they could make weird on us, but they did. Okay, so you have to go there instead. Oh, that ruins everything. The whole point is I double back to take him there. Alright, so my design doesn't work. You have to go up there? What the hell? This, like, almost aggressively doesn't make sense to me. What in the world? Alright, yeah, my design's not going to do crap in that situation. Grab both of these purples, see if we can do something with that. That would take you where you're supposed to go, at least. While making the rest of the level pretty unmanageable. How do I get you to the second orange? We'd have to go, like, around. Maybe that's how this starts? Grab this orange. Deliver said orange. Pick up purple. Don't pick up the other orange. We have both purples. No. Maybe? Deliver one purple, pick up other purple. This purple gets crushed off though and we can't take it anywhere. This screams dead end. That's the scribble of somebody with no plan. You there, you... That's a nightmare of crossed wires. That is inherently wrong. Might be able to drop one of you off, grab the other orange. Not even that works, because I have to get you still later. Maybe go up here, drop you off, grab both these guys. You would never make it to the far end, though, without being adjacent to two purples along the way. Let alone the nightmare that is getting everyone else where they need to go. No. And I'm pretty sure whatever I started with is not even a little helpful. Nope. I was like, this is actually easier to hammer the Z button than click that many times. The first change I would make is just loop this slightly wider so that you go to the right place. But then how in the world does we also get that there? Like, I can go back to get it there, and then yes, you end up there, and you end up there, but then we have a calamity of unobtainables. It's just, no. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're starting over. I'm pretty sure I can't make that one work. Wall-hugging instincts definitely keep taking over. Just the idea that this is helpful. So the back wall rarely betrays me. But if I've tried taking you there via the back wall, and that hasn't been helpful. I can try collecting you early. We'd want to keep on against our own folds so that we don't lose space. And if we're gonna take you anywhere, you'd have to go... Orange is in the first slot. That means the one that has to go in a specific location is in our back slot. We can drop off the orange first. Then the next tile would pick up this guy again, who is now in the first slot where the orange was, so he can go here. Which means the second slot goes to the one that's in the second slot here. That gets orange. Okay, so you're where you need to go. You're where you definitely need to go. You're where there. At this point, our vehicle is empty. The question is whether I want to grab orange or purple first. Let's go with orange. Because if I keep hugging my folds, then I'd end up right here. Which would get the other orange where he needs to go. Next tile would drop off the purple I have. I guess the order didn't matter then. And then the purple that's still down here ends up here. I think that works. I think? Did I lose track of anything? That's the first good sound. Second good sound. Yeah, yeah. Got it. Alright, let's get this done before these new kinds of puzzles cause me physical harm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just these two to go. I'm afraid of what's going to happen to Nova. Orion 10. Oh, you're a complicated one. You're a really complicated one. Oh boy, so the first two have to go in the last part. Let's just be absolutely sure that whatever I did doesn't solve it already. Because it was actually impossible to wait. No way. Alright. I literally just looked at this and I'm like, this is really complicated. I don't really want to think about it yet. Let's just do a test run and see if I get lucky. And I actually got lucky. My original solution was the obelisk solution. It just crossed my mind that the obelisks weren't here at first. They didn't exist. This second wave of the monoliths or whatever didn't exist at first, so it wouldn't have been checking to see if you got it right or not, whereas the first time around you could have gotten them. Alright, B3. Last one. Until wave 3 happens, maybe. I can't really tell, honestly. I don't think it works. I think orange is going in there, right? Yeah, you go there. So right now you're going there, but you need to go there? Where's the... there. You need to go there, but you're going there. And I have it set up so the green is the first car. Huh. This seems like one of the ones where everything breaks. Like, I could bypass to the one that works. But then I can't get this orange ever. I can take you and drop you off here. And then take the orange and drop them off somewhere. But then I can't get up here because that's the exit. So you'd be blocking the exit and you can't get back in. We could try doing the greens first. But not really. Maybe if I grabbed one green and dropped it off on the way in, I could then grab this, so that would make this green goes here, this green goes here, this green goes here, orange goes here. That lets me move purple somewhere else. Or just hold on to them for a bit. It is a 2-car one. But now I've closed off the gap where I can't do what I want to do here. Unless offsetting this entire squiggle by a bit works. Which it might. This makes you go here, you go here, you go here, you go here? That still works. Now we have a purple. I can just grab the green, drop them off in anything. Purple goes where it's supposed to go, orange goes, orange is gonna have to go here, so if I just curve sooner, it won't reach that one. So it'd have to go here and here. I think that works. I think that was actually a relatively intuitive change, I think. This is one of those cases where you could make a smaller change. The sequence, I basically took the same solution. Oh, fuck. No! I fell into the trap. I fell into the trap where it feels too clean and intuitive, and the reason it felt that way was because I broke it. I broke it all. Right, I went from green to green at the beginning. Never go green to green. Green to green is bad. No, that one detail breaks everything. That one detail breaks everything because this... Because I tried going over by one more, just making this curve happen slightly out in a different spot so I'd get to the question mark before the green, but you can't do that because then you can't make the 3 trips back and forth you need to go. Alright. There's no version of that that works. If I hold on to a purple early, I could almost see that helping. It's not going to happen because I'm going to go through there. And if I grab both, they both get dropped off here. That would drop you off here. But no, no, the moment I'm cutting any of this stuff off, I'm never going to be able to reach the top corner again. I've already cut it all off. Ooh, you can just hold it down. That's fun. I do still feel like my previous senses are kind of tingling here. Which is that this is the kind of alteration that this game often expects of me, at least. The question is, can I fix it beyond that point? First of all, let's fix that corner out, because there's no reason to be that wasteful. Can I do something with that? So you go here. You go here. No. You go here, you go here, you go here. This was the previous corner, so now I've got an extra purple. That offset's kind of important. Originally this purple was going to go here. If there's a purple already in here, it offsets it, so it'll be taking the bullet essentially at the beginning. Then you can go here, then you can go where you're actually supposed to go for the victory. Then we just grab you to go... somewhere? Which one's not occupied? I'm not sure. I've lost track of which ones were occupied on that side. I'm gonna see if it already works, and we'll troubleshoot if it's broken. Come on. Come on. This isn't gonna work. Yeah, the left one's the one that's still empty. Okay, so as far as I can tell, I can't fix this part. I can't fix this part. So I think this wrinkle has to offset by 1. Essentially. Let's see here. That would drop them off, and these two go down further, and I can get you. So purple goes here, orange goes here, purple goes here, green goes... Yeah! I just had to offset the wrinkle. Because we could not fix the green corner, so I had to fix everything else so the green corner's current form could work. It's the only way. Now tell me why I'm wrong, game, because I'm used to that happening now. My trust has been broken time and time again. Okay, cool. That's why I'm wrong this time. Yep. I tried to pick up 2 non-greens back to back. Well, if green can't go here, then green has to go here. So we can try dropping off we can drop the purple off in the first one, then come down for the orange, and then just make it drop off here instead of here, because my squiggle naturally went there for the first time, and that didn't work, because it blocks the green from going there. Purple, drop off, green, orange, drop off, purple, drop off, green. I have to remember to count them one by one, separately, without any coupling, because you can't couple them when green is causing this exclusivity problem. Yes. Yes. What have I done? What evil have I summoned upon the world? Oh, no. It's like they know what solution you're gonna make next, and they just screw that one up. Oh my god. I mean, I appreciate it. It's funny because it's begging you to increase your efficiency and iterate on something until it's better and better and better. But it's funny because, of course, this is a game about wild waste and inefficiency, because this is the most wasteful way that a train has ever been laid out in any context ever, basically. But yeah, they're the final tangled spaghetti mess, this goddamn cat's cradle we have at the end here. They keep re-breaking it. What's interesting about this is that, much like the monolith I did 2 monoliths ago, you could have gotten this right your first try. Not your first try necessarily, like your first idea, not necessarily that, that'd be absurd. But like, your first solution has some astronomical chance of being something that just doesn't happen to use those 4 tiles, in which case it'd be incredibly funny if you came back here and you just hit play again and you just won, and you're like, I don't understand it, why'd the obelisk grow? Like, I could just imagine somebody not even, like, the 1 in 10,000 chance of a person having such a specific solution that they just, both times these obelisks grow, they're like, I don't understand why that's happening, I'm just gonna hit play again. It says I won. Whatever, I'm confused. Just the idea of somebody not even knowing how the game was trying to screw them. Oh god, that ruins everything. That... Oh, Jesus. Is there even an iteration to be made? I think I just have to start over, don't I? I can't slide everything over by one tile twice to make space for that. Right? Jesus. The only sad gambit I would do is just join those up and see what happens. There's no way this works though. It just makes... That tiny change just makes it so it's a continuous thing. Oh wow, it makes you go straight to the ending. Yeah, no. No. Man. Alright. I'm gonna have to stare at this one for a while just to try to make sense of it. Blah. Arguably, it's like a 3-trip thing, generally. I think that's been true every time, right? You have to get these two together, you have to get these two together. You either take them to the same side or the opposite side, and at some point you scoop up these two. Probably in the same trip, just because how would you find the time for it otherwise? Like, usually I start with these two. We should use the crossroads as often as possible, because we don't want a problem. The more crossroads I use instead of not using them, the more possible it might be to cross myself, which is going to be pretty necessary with our total lack of options we're getting lately. If I were to go up like that, I'd be able to get back down. Would I be able to leave the corner when I take them through, though? I can drop them off like that. I picked them up in the order of orange-green, which would work here for orange-green. At this point, I can pick them up there, drop them off there, exit here, then we win, right? Just crisscross the path. I have to leave the space for my exit here. Let's see, I did orange-green, here I'm doing purple-green, so in both cases green is in the second car. Purple-green, purple-green, that one's already used. Then exit? Oh my god. I think it's one of those cases where they... Well, first of all, I've done multiple versions of the same level, so familiarity is stacking a bit, but I think the more they restrict me, the fewer options I have to consider. Because I usually don't struggle with the actual logic of how to beat a level. It's just, at times, I just have so many options to potentially pursue that I can't even latch onto the correct one until 10 minutes later. But I think I went straight for the good one this time. Partly because they cut off a lot of options, really. Once I drew the first lines, the number of paths I could take was quickly diminishing. I'm talking way too much like as if I've succeeded, when I don't know that for sure yet. Come on! I also don't know if this is the grand victory, but I don't know how many more obelisks they could fit into the level. Well, the answer is how many is all those blank spaces, I guess. Could potentially be representative of obelisks they could add. Please don't. 3 is a nice round common number that humans like to stop on, right? Yeah? Yeah? Hey! We're redoing the exit and we still have the poopy car in the back. Yeah. Oh, there's a little... Oh wait, there's a little broken texture in the poopy animation. The stink thing. I can see a little sharp little cut where it doesn't quite line up when it loops. Has it always been there, or did it just show up now in the weird animations that are happening here? I don't know. Hey, this has been Cosmic Express. I think I beat it for real this time. I think that was it. I did it. Very, yeah, very good puzzle game. I'll probably check out the other games that they've made at some point in the future. Like to space them out a little bit, just like with the room games and everything. Play a few things in between. But another person to keep an eye out. This developer and probably Zachtronics and the guys that make the room. Is that Fireproof Games? Oh, look how many star radii there are. There's all these outlines on Nova over and over again from the multiple solutions. I think that's it. I'll do a double check just out of paranoia. There's a handful of little double borders here and there. Should be like 2 per system in many cases. Yeah. I'm searching for any hint of white or any hint of another mechanic. I'm just finding 2 bordered stars over and over again with no other specific details. B2 and B3 right next to each other, and the Mega Nova. Oh, it reset back to its original thing. Oh, look at that. It's kind of like they, it's almost like you're doing something for your job, and you get notes, you get feedback from your boss to iterate on something or improve something. And so the notes are there, and the notes guided why you made the changes, which are these 4 obelisks here. They guide the changes, but then you take them away and you just get the end product. So we have this again. Like we have this final version of the solution, and the reason why it became so specific and odd are gone, but it's probably this, this might be the shortest and simplest version of the solution so far. So it's like they were specifically there to help you iterate until it got cleaner. Definitely has the fewest portal uses. It's a very intuitive crisscross pattern. I say intuitive, but I sure as hell wasn't going to find it the first time around. And then there you are. Huh. Alright, well this has been Cosmic Express, guys. Thanks for watching like always. I'll see you next time in our next game.